Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we have a very nice equation here, and we have to find the value for x and the value for y. But please, before we start, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe, press the notification bell for more videos. So we start with this equation. Now you can see that this one is in the base x and this one is in base y. So I would like to change this one into base x. By changing this one, I will use the change of base formula. So I will have my log base y x equals, using the change of base formula, I will have my log x to the base x to the power x, all divided by my log base x to the power y. So now this one gives me 1 divided by log base x y. So now we have changed this one into base x, so we will rewrite this equation as log base x y plus my log, now with this one, so log base x y, so 1 divided by log base xy equals 5 divided by 2. So from here, what you have to do is to multiply through by this log base s y. So multiplying, I'll have my log base s 2y plus 1 equals my 5 divided by 2 log base x y. So from there, we can rearrange the equation as log base x squared y minus my 5 divided by 2 log base x y plus 1 equals 0. So now we can see a quadratic equation here. So the best thing you have to do is to let or do some leveling. So what I will do is to let u equals log base x y. So in place of this one, I'll put u there. So I'll have my u to the power 2 minus my 5 divided by 2 u plus 1 equals 0. So now I will do some factorization. So factoring this one, I will have 1 divided by 2 out, u minus 2 multiplying 2u minus 1 equals 0. So now this one divide both sides by 1 divided by 2, so it gives us 0. So our remaining equation after factorization is u minus 2 multiplying 2u minus 1 equals 0, where my u equals 2 or u equals 1 divided by 2. So now we've got value for u, but we know that our u equals log base x y, so we will substitute it. So you take our u equals 1 divided by 2, so therefore I will have my log base x y equals 1 divided by 2. So now using the log rules, I'll have y equals x to the power 1 divided by 2, which is the same as y equals root x. So now we have make y the subject, but we know that x multiplying y equals 64. So from here we can make y the subject here. So x y equals 64. So making y the subject from that equation, I'll have my y equals 64 divided by x. So now what again? And we know that our y equals root x. So in place of y, we can put root x there. So I'll have root x equals 64 divided by x. So now what you have to do here is try to make x the subject. So you square both sides of the equation. So I'll square here, I'll square this one. So squaring both sides of the equation, I'll have my x equals, this one gives me 4092 divided by, this one become s squared. So now trying to make s the subject, we do our cross multiplication. So I'll have my s cube here equals 4092. So making s the subject, s equals 16. So now the first solution, that's u equals 1 divided by 2. We have found the value for x. That left with the y. So in place of this x, we can put 16 there. So let's find the value for y. So my y equals root 16. Therefore my y equals 4. So for u equals 1 divided by 2, this is my x value, this is my y value. So now let's deal with the second value, that's u equals 2. So my u equals 2, which means that in place of u, I'll put 2 here using this equation. So I'll have my log x to the power y equals 2. So which means my y equals x to the power 2. So now we know that from this equation you can make y the subject, that's y equals 64 divided by x. So in place of y we put 64 divided by x. So I'll put my 64 divided by x equals x squared. So cross multiplication, I'll have my x to the power 3 equals 64. So making x the subject, I'll have x equals 4. So now we have find the value for x. So it has left with y, but we know that our y equals x to the power 2. So in place of x we can put 4 there. So my y equals 4 to the power 2, where my y equals 16. So we have got two solutions. The first one, the value for x equals 16, and the value for y equals 4, or the value for x equals 4 and y equals 16. Thank you for watching the video, but please don't forget to subscribe, press the notification bell for more videos.